Hope you are able. Hope everyone are able to hear me.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. We're able to hear you.
Thanks for the confirmation. Actually, few more people needs to join. Shall we wait for another 2 minutes?
Yes, sir.
If everyone
Yes,
okay?
yes,
Yes, sir.
we can.
Just 2 minutes, that's it. Once again, good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. So, like once again, what we will do today in the sense, we will recap few things. Yesterday we discussed about what do you mean by an SAP, why it's named as an SAP. SAP is not supposed. It's not a word. It's an abbreviation, correct? So here, what are the rules and responsibilities of our class? So again, I am reiterating. See, our class would be, it's a weekend batch. Again, I am reiterating for everybody's benefit from here after. So ours is weekend batch. So probably this would be a 3 hours class every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Clear? So maximum 3 hours. So first 2.5 hours would be your class, and last 30 minutes would be your queries. Last 30 minutes would be your will be reserved for your last 30 minutes will be reserved for your queries. Nothing but your questions or doubts, whatever you call your queries. Okay. So meanwhile, if you get any sort of question in the class, okay, so just park it for last 30 minutes, clear, and note it down, right? And next one, you can ask in that particular 30 minutes instead of having a hindrance for the class. So make room yourself for last 30 minutes, whatever may be the query within our class. So you can raise that particular concern, right? And one more important thing. So as I said that 3 hours Saturday and Sunday. So it's not only 3 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So you should be more flexible. For the classes. Again, I am reiterating, you should be more flexible for the classes because we are going to cover additional hours of 70 hours of 75 hours of additional 75 hours of project classes. So within this 3 hours, in the sense which is not possible to cover this project classes, live project classes. And apart from that, 43 hours of ABAP classes, that is nothing but technical classes we are going to cover, right? And almost all 60 hours of business process, 60 hours of business process classes. Business process could be your financial and financial cost and management accounting sessions additionally. So we are going to discuss what is debit, what is credit, and core accounting also we are going to discuss in this. So almost all you can see how many extra hours we are going to cover. Clear? So that is the reason I said that our duration will be more than, or 9 months you can take. 9 months, the duration would be 9 months. Okay. So, but you need not to wait for your job opportunities till neither 9 months. Clear? So first 5 months, we are going to complete the major FI module. First 5 or 6 months, we are going to complete first 5 or 6 months. We are going to complete. Okay. We are going to complete the major FI modules. Major FI, finance module. Clear? So, as I said, that first 5 down the line, from you can note it down from today onwards, whatever 6th month, right? 5 or 6th month. So we are going to complete the major finance module. Then what does it mean? What I'm saying, finance module in the sense, you people will be eligible to attend interviews as consultants, as SAP consultants. That's my assurance. So within 5 to 6 months, clear, I'll make yourself as an to attend as a SAP consultant. But for that again, I made it very clear. So first of all, what are the thumb rules in the sense to get success in the sense? First of all, need to attend live sessions on daily basis. Live sessions on daily basis. On daily basis. Clear? Live sessions on daily basis. First priority. This is my first priority. Second priority would be preparation of your own material. Like follow the class material. Whatever material I'm going to prepare, follow the class material for your class material. Third one, I advise to prepare your own material. Means by following your upper class, just try to prepare your own wording material. Prepare your own material whenever you get time. Right? And fourth one would be like you will attend a session, you will follow the class material on a daily basis, and you will prepare your own material. Based on that, the success mantra of SAP depends on your practice. Practice, and practice. There's only no Greek and rocket science for this, right? Only it is based on your practice part. How many hours I need to practice? How many hours I need to practice in the sense there is no a symbolic sign. These many hours you need to practice. No, there is no limit. Clear? So still, I'm having almost 8 years of consulting experience. Prior to that, I used to work as a practice I've done for 5 years, but still I am doing practice. Clear? So we are always will be in touch with the subject when we do a practice. Clear? And the least priority, as I said that, I'll give class recording also. So give the least priority to class recordings. Normally, it will happen reverse case. People will give first priority to class recordings and the least priority to live sessions. Clear? So here why I am saying live session are the most important, because whatever session we are going to discuss, the last 30 minutes will be reserved for your queries, right? So major people will raise the different concerns. So that would be, and so very next week, probably we can't address those queries. So that is the reason I'll ask the people to attend the session, live session, and take the queries. So least priority would be your recordings. Clear? And same time, why I am covering these sessions, extra sessions? What is the importance? In the sense, if I do a 9 months course without a project knowledge, then whatever I am doing, lakhs of people in Hyderabad, in India, lakhs of people across the globe, lakhs of people are completing their SAP courses, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. But if they don't, and are they getting a success? No, hardly 5% people are getting success. What is the challenge in the sense? The people, they are completing that literature part, but they don't have a real-time knowledge. So when they are going to get a real-time knowledge, when they will attend the project sessions. Because whatever project sessions we are going to cover, that is absolutely a real-time project sessions we are going to cover. Clear? Next one, why ABAP? ABAP is not a functional module. This is a technical concept. But here, if I am working as a functional consultant, I'm working as a FICO functional consultant. Okay, so because of this competition market, if I am restricting myself only on FICO, apart from technical knowledge, then probably down the line after 5 years, I may not compete with the market. I may not compete with the market. So that is the reason we are not only covering FICO, we are covering the technical aspects of ABAP, clear. And apart from that, we are going to cover other logistics modules also. We are going to cover other logistics modules. Means what does it mean? Once you stepped out from this particular course, then you will be masters in FICO, right? And you will have a good grip on the different projects. Clear? What kind of, once you assigned any project, so what kind of project you are going to get in the market, you are going to get at your client place, you are going to get in your company. So those projects we are going to see in depth, right? So logistics modules, in the sense, as I said yesterday, we are not only restricting ourselves as an FICO, we are going to cover materials management, clear, SD, sales and distribution, EWM, clear. Next one, PM, plant maintenance. Next one, asset maintenance. Like the different modules integrations we are going to see, and in depth of controlling module. This is a challenging one for everyone. You will get scarcity of controlling consultant, but we are going to focus more on controlling part. Because is it a challenge one? No, it's not a challenge. Why there is a scarcity? In the sense, people don't have a basic concepts on cost accounting. The people who don't have a basic concept on cost accounting, then there would be a challenge to understanding the controlling module. Clear? So that is the reason what we are going to do. We are going to spend almost 10 days sessions on cost accounting, basic cost accounting. Like what do you mean by FIFO? Materials, like in that materials, issues of materials, weighted average, FIFO method, LIFO method, clear? Materials, here it is SD, it deals with materials. Clear? And we are going to see budgeting. We are going to see ratio analysis. We are going to see cost sheets. Right? So all those stuff we are going to cover in our academic of cost accounting. Right? So once we cover this 15 sessions, I'm going to take on cost accounting. So once you are done with this cost accounting part, then the controlling module will looks like a very simple for you people. Clear? It is a very vast topics subject, I can call it as in controlling. But once you are having a knowledge on this particular, because in our academic also, BCom or MBA, whenever we are doing CWA or something else, people feel cost accountancy is the most challenging one. But I'll assure you that once we start the 15 sessions, you will feel more convenient in doing controlling like your FI module. Clear? So that is the reason I'm going to cover in controlling module also. I'm not going to restrict ourselves only for general controlling. Clear? So actually, normally what happens is people will cover only general controlling itself. But here we are going to cover advanced controlling. We are going to cover advanced controlling as well. So normally people will have a separate course as an advanced controlling. CO controlling, they will have one course, and advanced controlling separate course. But here we are going to cover both general controlling and advanced controlling as a part of our course itself. Clear? And apart from that, as I said, that we are having two different products. Okay, that is, one is ECC, another one is S/4HANA. Okay, we are going to cover both the products. So once you stepped out after 6 months or 5 months, so if interviewer is asking in your resume, it will show you will have a knowledge on ECC and as well as an S/4HANA. Two products you will have a knowledge, because in the market, the consultant requirement is there on both ECC and S/4HANA. After 2030, you won't find any ECC requirement. You will find only S/4HANA requirement. But till 2030, in the sense, another 4 years of down the line, you will have both the requirements. So that is the reason we are covering both the things in one course. Clear? We are covering in one course ECC and S/4HANA. We are covering other additional modules called project sessions, live project sessions, technical sessions, academic accounting, and along with that, your controlling modules like general controlling and advanced controlling. And apart from that, we are going to, I'll show you like how many interview questions I have prepared. 1 second. See here. Topic wise, I have prepared. Every day I'll do these things. Every day for batch wise, I'll change this. Wherever there is a requirement. Clear? Wherever there is a requirement, I will prepare basic questions, whatever, what is real, what, see, again, I'm telling you that I'm one of the panel interview, I'm in interview panel in my previous organization and my current organization. So what is the requirement in each and every project? So according to that, I will prepare this questionnaire. So once we're done with our FI module within 5 months or 6 months, then I will start conducting mock. I'll share this documentation after 5 months only, after 6 months only. So first of all, I'll conduct a mock interviews on your practice. See here. First, what I'll do after completion of this FI module, we will conduct 4 mock interviews. 4 mock interviews. We will conduct 4 different mock interviews on different. So on the base of that, on the base of your attempts, okay, we'll prepare your resume. We'll assist in preparation of your resume. Right? Not first we want to resume preparation. First we will conduct mock interviews. Like it's look like you're attending an interview. You will find that atmosphere, right? And on the base of that, we will prepare your resume, right? And this resume, again, I'm telling you, see, for example, you are having end user experience or accounting experience or whatever may be the experience. Clear? We are not going to make anything fake. We are not going to make anything fake. Your experience. We are, see, in the resume, what we are going to change in the sense, for example, I'm having, for example, 13 years or 12 years of end user experience. 12 years of end user experience I'm having. End user experience I'm having. Or 5 years of end user experience I'm having. Accountant experience. 5 years of accountant experience. If you're a fresher, then no problem. Okay, 5 years or 12 years, whatever experience. So then what we are going to do as per your skill, as per your practice, clear? So we are going to make just, we will change in your resume. We will change in your resume only roles and responsibilities. Roles and responsibilities of your project. We are not going to change your designations, because what is the good thing is in SAP IT side, SAP consulting side, if I'm having an associate role in my end user, right? So in SAP, we have an associate consultant. It is a specialist, for example. Then in SAP side, we have a specialist, SMEs, like that, whatever, accountant, if you take, every designation is available in SAP. So organization to organization, it is different. So we are not going to change your designation. Clear? We are not going to change your payroll. We are not going to change your payroll. What we are going to change only, we are not going to change your company. Clear? Because in India, 90% companies are using their application as an SAP. Clear? Small to big organization. So that is the reason it will not be a problem for us. So we are not going to change your designation. Whatever previous designation is there, that will continue. And whatever your pay slips and whatever is there, that the genuine one only, we will submit to our employer. And whatever companies you have worked, same company's name we are going to work. Right? And what are the things we are going to change? Only the roles and responsibilities and only the projects we are going to change as per your practice. Whatever practice you did, right? On the base of that only we are going to change here. Right? So whenever there is a query, then you can, because you have practiced in number of times, so you will have a confidence and then that particular thing. So immediately you can reply back to your employer. right? So here we are not going to do any sort of fake, right? Whatever is there, employment, we are providing the same thing. Your pay slips, you are providing the same thing. Your PF, you are not going to change. Everything you are going to mention the same thing. Only your experience, roles and responsibility you are going to change. Again, that is also on the base of your practice. So that is the reason we are conducting 4 different mock interviews at different levels. So you will understand. So after attending one mock interview itself, you will understand where you are going to stand and where you need to practice. Clear? So in again, SAP environment, no one will have a genuine experience. No one will start their career as an SAP consultant. So people will have most of the 90%, 95% consultants will start their career as an end user, as an accountant or any other roles. After that, they will improve their skill set and they will mold their resume according to the market requirement. Clear? And one more, people will normally ask for certifications. Okay, SAP certification. Okay, I'm working as an end user. So is it an added advantage if I do after completion of the course? Do I need to do any certification? Clear? For before certification, again, I'll tell you, certification, no institute will give the SAP certification. No institute, private institute like my institute or any other institute in Amirpet or Bangalore, Pune, no institute will give any sort of certification. Only the person responsible company to give certification is SAP AG. SAP AG will give the certification. Clear? And one more thing. So do I need to do the certification? Do I need to do the certification? So here, SAP certification will, after completion of the course, yes, you can do it. Not an issue. Here, SAP has provided, I'll show you that also, two options. Two options. One is single attempt option, and next one, multiple attempt option. Multiple attempt option. Okay. From SAP AG itself, it's an online test. It's a total 180 minutes duration, 180 minutes duration. Clear? If you are writing FI financial accounting, then there would be 180 minutes duration. And in that, I believe there is no change in that. 80 questions will be there. No negative. 80 questions will be there. Clear? 80 questions will be there. And 65% is the cutoff. Means if you are getting a 65%, not 65 score, I'm saying 65% if you are getting, then you will get your certification, right? And it's an online test. It's an online test. It's an online test. Clear? And you can write from your home. We can write wherever you want to write, you can write it. We can write from wherever we want. Wherever we want. So this will be conducted by SAP AG. Clear? As I said that, so it's an online test, 65%. So we have two options here, single attempt, multiple attempt. So if I am giving a single attempt, if I have opted for single attempt cost round about 19,000. I'm not sure perfectly, but 19,000 plus GST. 19,000 plus GST. So what does it mean? 19,000 plus GST in the sense. So if I pay 19,000 plus GST, then I can give one attempt of FI or CO, whatever exam you are writing, FI module. Right? If you cleared in one attempt, then it's done. If you have not cleared, then your amount will be get wasted. So this is a single attempt. Earlier it was 2.5-3 lakhs rupees. Now from past 3 years and 4 years, it got decreased drastically. Right? And there is one more multiple attempt. That is, I'm not sure what is the exact rate today, but it's in between 40 to 45,000. 42,000 plus GST. Okay. You can give, what is this? This is nothing but one attempt. You can give only one attempt. And here in 42,000, you can give multiple attempts, 5 attempts. So for example, I have given attempt first time and I have not cleared my exam. Then again, you can schedule your exam. You can schedule your FI exam like after 10 days, 15 days, throughout 1 year, you can schedule at any point of time. So you will give a duration of 1 year, you can schedule, clear. So in 5 attempts, you can give, for example, I have not cleared in first attempt, second attempt I have given, and I have cleared second attempt. Second attempt, we have done the clear part. So now how many are there? So total still 3 more attempts are there. Still 3 more attempts are there. In the second attempt only, I have cleared first attempt or second attempt. I have cleared my certification of FI, right? And still 3 more attempts are there. In this 3 more attempts, our amount will not get wasted. You can do other 2 certifications. Other 2 certifications. Any 2 certifications, like, for example, I have completed my FI in second attempt. Okay. Now I can do my management accounting. Management accounting is nothing but your CO. Right? And after that, I can go with another attempt I can give for materials management, logistics, So you will have a 5 attempts after paying 42,000 plus GMT, but you can have maximum how many certifications you can give. If you are not able to clear in 1 attempt, 2 attempt, 3 attempt, so you can give 5 attempts maximum for 1 per certification. But if you cleared in first attempt, then you will have 4 attempts will be there still. So in that 4 attempts, you can get another 2 different certifications. So in this 42,000, we can have 3 different certifications. So again, there is a question. So do we need to do certifications? Is it a mandatory? Did in interview, will they ask? Again, I'm telling you, hardly 1% organizations, companies will ask for certifications. Why? Because again, I'm telling you, if you are a fresher, if you are working as a fresher, then okay. If you are working as a fresher, okay. If you are working as you want to search SAP consultant job as a fresher, then it would be an advantage. It would be an advantage if you have a certification. It would be an advantage if I'm having a certification. But however, I'm keeping my experience out of my end user experience. However, I'm keeping my experience, FI experience as a consultant experience, 3 years, 4 years. Then no one will ask you for certification. No one will ask you for certification. Okay. So what I advise to my students, my previous batch student in the sense, don't do any certification after completion of the course. Clear? So once you join any organization, for example, after completion of our course, in the sense, after 6 months or 7 months, you joined any organization, company. So that company itself will sponsor to do certifications, different certifications. So you need not to spend amount from your pocket. Clear? The company itself, your employer itself, ask you to do the certifications. Clear? So that is the reason I always advise the people not to do any certification on your own. If you want to try as a fresher, you did your master's or graduation and you want to work as a SAP consultant from that day, year scratch onwards, then you can do certification, then you apply in the market, job portal. Then that would be an advantage. But I'm having an end user experience. Out of that end user experience, I'm making my 3 years or 4 years, 5 years experience as an SAP consultant experience. And I want to do certification, then no one will ask you the certification. Clear? So even this, once you are completed this particular course, definitely you can clear all your certifications. Right? You are joined any organization and you want to apply, you want to prepare for your certification. So with our material only, you can prepare your certifications. You need not to take any separate coaching or something else. Okay. Again, the mantra is only practice. Only the success mantra is practice in this particular environment. No any other thing in this. Clear? And is it a challenging one as a working as a majority people again? So if you are joining this particular course, again, I'll tell you two things. One is, if you don't have a time for practice, okay, then please don't join. Not only here, anywhere. Not only here, anywhere. If you can't attend the sessions on a daily basis, regular basis, please don't join. Because it is like a professional degree, what you are going to do here. Clear? And same time, you are attending regular session and you are practicing very well, right? Then one more thing, you are not supposed to entertain or attend any negative vibrations. Negative people, don't entertain any negative. Because as I said that the success rate is very less in SAP environment. Why success rate is why a success rate is very much less in the sense, I can say that hardly success rate is 5%. 5% success rate is there in SAP environment. Now it got increased. Again, I'm telling you, like your CA and CWA. Why 5% success rate? Because thousands of people are doing their courses. Students are doing their course, but again, two things, they will do the course. They will attend on a daily basis, right? They will attend, they will go, they will sit, they will attend. That's it. Okay. What are the things missing here in the sense? The thing is, in other institute, what they will do is, whatever they want to say, configuration part, they will cover. That's it. They will cover. Again, I'm blaming every institute in India. So what is the major thing they will cover is only the configuration part they are going to cover. That's it. Even though they are claiming as in we are covering real time this thing. No, if they are covering a real time things in the sense, things will not be get finished in 6 months. Again, I'm telling you something, if they are covering a real time scenarios in the sense, it will not get completed within 6 months. If someone is saying that 6 months we are covering, right? 3 months we are covering, don't trust. Straight away, I'm telling you, right? If you want a subject, you want to work as a real time, then it will take much more than that. Because we have spent almost 15 years of our education. 15 years. Clear? In the same way, it will take a lot of time. And why thousands of people are doing their certificate, and out of that hardly 5% people are getting success, because they are doing practice part, they are doing the analyzing, and they are working hard like anything. Give me your 6 months to 8 months time to me. Only 6 months to 8 months time to me. And 9th month, definitely I'm telling you, I'll see you people on IT environment as a consultants. That is the assurance I can give you. But time, give me in the sense, what does it mean? Give me your 100% true time. It's nothing but your practice, queries, analysis, and all those stuff. And definitely we will get the success on this particular environment. No doubt about it. That I can assure you. But don't postpone your practice. This is the month of March, and 9th month, for example, by September, I want to see myself as a SAP consultant in the sense, then start from today, practice part. Clear? And again, I'm telling you, in our course, as I said that we are going to cover ECC, right? 2 products. Now you know what is ECC and S4HANA, right? And for practice, I am going to give you, throughout the complete course, I'm going to give the server access with your own user IDs. So ECC server, I'm going to provide, which is inclusive in your fee, whatever fee you are paying, which is inclusive throughout till the end of the course. Till the end of the course, you will have, right? And if you want to take a S4HANA, at this particular moment, I don't have S4HANA genuine server, so you can take from outside. You can take from outside. I'm trying to purchase the server itself, S4HANA server itself from the vendor. Negotiations are going on as of now, but still, meanwhile, you can take from outsider. S4HANA server. ECC, you need not to buy from anywhere. We will assist you regarding ECC server. But S4HANA, you need to take at least for first 3 months, and after that, I'll try to provide the genuine and faster S4HANA server. Clear? So only those things. So you need to practice on these two servers. I'll give a pause here. So from your end, any queries before I proceed? Any questions? Because we discussed about different things, options and all. Any questions from your end?
How much it would cost for S4 access outside?
Sorry, see again, if you want, I'll give you the vendor numbers. So probably they will charge for 6 months around 2,000 or something else.
Okay.
So I'll if you want, I'll give you that. You can search from your this one also, but genuine one, whoever is provided to us institute. So I'll ask them actually, and I'm planning to take purchase the server itself from Singapore. Okay, but it may take negotiations are going on. It may take another 2 to 3 months. So till that May, see if we start sessions from next week onwards. So by May we will reach practical part. So by May, you need to have the server access. I'll try my best to provide server access, both ECC and S4HANA by May end. Okay. If not, ECC definitely you're going to get from day one, but that may take another month, June or something else. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other queries? Like,
yeah, hi Naveen, Rafi here.
yeah, Rafi.
Am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. So this server basically is nothing but like you should install in the laptop.
Not
personal
required.
laptop
Not required. Not required. Only remote server access I'm going to provide. So what happens is with that, it will not kill your space. So it hardly occupies 32 MB space. I'll tell you that. Like if install, what is the issue? If whatever server, remote server access I'm providing, what would be the benefit for this? Clear. So it will not kill
no,
it.
we
Hardly
have to install.
Sorry?
We have to install on the phone or our laptop. What?
Laptop. Practice SAP practice. You can you need to do on your laptop or desktop, whatever it is. So it hardly takes 32 MB space. For practice, you need to have a proper internet that I can.
Net, okay, fine.
Yeah. That's what. Any other ECC you can install in your system. Server you can install, but it occupies 250 GB hard disk. So that is the reason I always advise the people not to install, right? Take the remote server access. However, you are going to get ECC server access from our end, right? S4HANA, that's what I'm saying. Again, the negotiations are going on. If everything is fruitful, then probably by May end or June, you will get the S4HANA also. Any other?
Okay.
Yeah.
And also about the attempts, you're talking about 5 attempts, right? The second option.
Yeah, certifications. Yes, 5 attempts.
Yeah, so just in case if we complete in the first attempt itself, the 5, so we still have 4 attempts to be
4
there,
attempts,
right? And you said,
yeah. Out of 4 attempts, you can do any other 2 certifications.
It's only 2. Okay,
Any 2.
Got it.
So maximum 3 certifications you can do in 5 attempts.
Oh, okay, got it.
Any other questions from anyone?
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Yes, Padma.
Yeah, sir. For the installation of the server, do we have any documented material?
Yeah, I'll share it in the group. I'll share it, the documentation part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, I may missed. So for out of 5 attempts, so we can give 3 certifications, right?
Correct.
So which certification courses we will be ready for? I mean, after completion of this course, one is FI and CO, and another one like our major focus is on FI and CO, right?
Correct.
But the module which is the one like which we can give an attempt confidently.
Yeah, I assist you. Like you can give confidently after completion of our course. You will be in a position to give materials management, clear, sales and distribution, SD, EWM, plant maintenance. Additional 4 courses you can give. So out of that, I advise you to first give materials management. So because
Okay.
it will have a lot of fetch.
Yeah.
That's the reason. So if you want to give any other, see, again, I'm telling you, you can give, apart from your materials management, you can give your sales and distribution, EWM, plant maintenance. So if you want to do a certification, because again, I told you that don't give any, you need not to pay any amount on your own, because whatever organization you are working, clear? So that organization itself will sponsor you to do the certifications. So first year you have completed 3 certifications. Again, they will give you one more attempt in the next year. So you will be in a position to give the exam. You can give the certification on EWM, sales and distribution, plant maintenance, and asset maintenance also. Hope you got my point.
Yes. Thank you.
So after completion of these courses, you will be more flexible to work as any sort of consultant. FICO would be our primary area, as you said, right? If any opportunity is coming as a procure to pay consultant or sales and distribution, EWM, clear? And I'm planning to introduce in your course, if time permits, then treasury risk management, TRM module also. See, whatever requirement is there, according to that, we will make this particular course more flexible. But our primary areas are these things: FICO, SD, EWM. These are the things we are going to cover.
Yep. Thank you. Moreover, like we are covering entire business.
Exactly. The requirement. Because, see, that's what I said. When I started my career as a consultant, so initial first 6 months, I was in almost all a circle. Like I was not able to digest anything. What is the requirement of a client customer, right? And I know only the part of FI. Only the part of FI. Later on, I prepared myself, and that is the reason I have designed this particular course in such a way. So once you complete this particular course, once you stepped out, once you attend any interview, once you onboarded, then you should not be in a position that what is the requirements of customer, what they are expecting, whether we are able to fulfill their requirement or not. So the entire things will be get covered in this particular course. That is the reason I'm covering technical aspect also.
Yeah. Thank you. By any chance, we are covering HCM as well? Yeah.
Sorry?
HCM? Are we covering HCM also?
Not HCM, but that again, we have what you call technical sessions. I'm going to get one guest faculty for 4 hours. 4-hour session will be there regarding integration with HCM.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other?
So Naveen, you're talking about client requirements. So you're talking like within the company, what client is asking, you want to say?
Sorry?
What exactly they? No, you said, right? Like you said about like what the client requirement. You're not able to understand initial days.
No. See, that's what I face that problem, but most of the consultant won't face that because like the day one onwards, for example, next week when we start our career, we will be in a point that we are going to work as in a real-time project itself. So what would be the client requirements normally in general 90%? So on that requirement only we are going to work. So definitely once you stepped out, once you join any organization, the day one itself, you are going to propose your customer, right? These are the things we need to do. So you will not end up with any sort of confusion.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is the reason. See, I have taken real-time scenarios in my day-to-day sessions. Reports completed. 1 second. I'll show you that my classes also. See, what is our consultant role? So I'll take one scenario. Not only this is my previous batch scenario. So for example, you can see here. See here, I'll take one organization, for example, BHL. So real-time scenario, my previous real-time organization is, so case study, you can see this. See here, Viking Group. This is a real-time project, what we have done. So same thing we have involved in our day-to-day practice. So that what happens is, once you stepped out, then you will not face any challenge. So what is the client requirements are there, and what are the configurations we are doing, and everything will be covered in this particular course. So that is the reason why I am asking 15 minutes I reserved for queries, in the sense, see, majority people who are having end user experiences, the people sometimes when we start our CO module, so real time consulting people who are having 10 years, 12 years consulting experience, people will also join the sessions. Right. So at that particular point of time, that 20 minutes or half an hour, whatever we are taking for query sessions, they will raise such a concerns. So that would be an added advantage for us, the people who are working, don't have a real time knowledge. Hope you got my point.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Any other? But again, I'm telling you, once if you do any sort of practice from day one onwards, whatever things, literature or whatever it is, so then definitely you will not going to end up with any sort of confusion. We will be in a position to give the solution to our consultants, clients. Clear? Yeah. Any other questions? Any other queries before? And every day you will get not a postmortem material, fresh material, you are going to get it. Clear? So I always make a download of it and keep it with you handy, and check whenever you can check on your mobile also. And right. So any point of time, if you please check it on a daily basis, the material. So because our classes are on a weekend basis, so make yourself 1 hour or 1.5 hour time every day for your practice. So that would be easy for you once we come on Saturday session. So if you finish everything by Saturday, then that would be an added advantage. Whatever topic I'm going to cover on Saturday, right? Then you will correlate, you can map with your practice. Clear? Any other?
No, just in case if we miss any weekend class, something like that, we have missed the
But
class.
you will get a recordings, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Immediately you will get a recording. Immediately you will get a recording. But what my advice is, see, same thing I'm saying, if once in a blue moon, because our course is a little lengthy, so definitely we will have our personal issues. So definitely I can say that we will miss it. But my advice is, try not to miss any sessions. If you are missing, then no
Yeah.
problem, because however we are getting recordings immediately. Once you're done with your session, immediately you're going to get your recordings.
Yeah. And this course is designed for weekend classes only, right?
It's a weekend. Because
Yeah,
already,
weekend classes.
no, it's normally what happens is, I'll start normally 2 batches. One is on a weekend, one is on a weekday batch. So already weekday
Yeah.
batch was started a long back. Almost all 25 sessions are done with the weekend batch, weekday batch.
Okay.
Due to some XYZ
Yes.
reason, I was not able to start the same time on a weekend, or else parallelly I'll map both the batches. They are completed almost all 25 sessions. Weekday batch.
Understood. So they had, they already started.
Yeah. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, here, you should be more flexible. Few topics I might ask you to join on Saturday evening batches or Sunday evening batches, because for project sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evening time, what is the time? Evening time?
No, I'm not sure, but I'm just saying it. You should be flexible. That I can't say now what would be the timing. Probably that will be in your regular time only. But in case, that's it.
Yeah.
Any other questions from anyone? Any questions before?
We will be focusing mostly on the configurations, right? I mean, like how exactly the project's going to be rolled out, because I have pretty much front end experience. So like you have shown previously, the business cases, the discovery phase, the implementation phase. So right now in my position, like what I'm facing difficulties, it's not required for me, but my idea is like I want to know like how this consultants do the configurations in the backend, because I work in the project management where like we mostly work in the Fiori applications. Like we have created different applications for different processes. So which links to the different modules again, material
Right.
management, Ariba, FICO. So
Right.
so my ideology is to understand the backend work. So it will be better to it will be easy for me to move to another company or to look for other like opportunities.
Yes, this particular quote's motive itself is the same thing. What
Yep.
happens on a backend? As you said that, as a here I have mentioned, we are going to cover, as you raised a point, we are going to cover Fiori apps also in S4HANA. Okay.
Okay.
So the major thing is what happens in the backend. As a consultant, what our roles and responsibility? What would be the, as you are working as an end user, right? So how it will be integrated every screen. So those we are going to focus more. So we are going to see different projects, like I'll show you what are the different projects we are going to work in the sense. For example, show you that 1 second.
Yeah. So right now, like I'm in a where like I need to give the requirement to the team, so they will build it. So it
Understood.
may be an application or something. So and if it comes from other countries, so integrated. So we have to do this impact analysis and how it impacts on other modules or a reporting part. So, but the
That all
configurations
we
is
are going to cover actually in this.
yeah.
We are going to cover everything, different types of projects. Clear. What are the different implementation project we are going to cover, support project we are going to cover, testing projects we are going to cover, automation projects we are going to cover in our particular course. Clear. What happens in the backend? So we are going to cover complete, not only backend process, we are going to cover the consulting part. Consulting part, 1 second. We are going to cover what happens in the backend. We are going to cover nothing but your as a consultant role. We are going to cover the consulting, nothing but your backend part of all the different modules. Consulting, next one, consulting. After that, we are going to do the testing part. Testing part is nothing but your end user activities. End user activities, we are going to do nothing but all your day-to-day end user activities, month-end activities, quarter-end activities, year-end activities, and all those stuff we are going to see. Next one, different types of reports generation. Clear? So these all sequential. Backend, how we are going to configure, how after configure, how end user is going to work, and what are the different activities they are going to do in each and every module. And same time, what are the end reports they will expect from end user level, the management reports, MIS reports. So everything we are going to cover in this. So once if you generate any report, right, you will understand how it is configured, right? What are the transactions we have run and how it got configured, right? If I don't have a knowledge on consulting, and if any report I am generating, if any sort of issues are there, then probably I may not address it. Clear? Because if some issue is there in the sense, then I will have a complete knowledge on business process, and same time I will have a knowledge on IT. That is nothing but consulting. Hope you got my point.
Yes, sir. And what is our main focus? Like you said, ECC or S4HANA, or we are coming to both? Because the scope for ECC is, as you mentioned, 2028 or 2030.
Yeah.
So, like we should be focusing mostly on S4HANA. If I'm not wrong, like if you want to see,
I will cover. That's what I'm saying. 100% we are going to cover ECC, and 100% we are going to cover S4. So if you ask me in the year 2038, probably at that particular point of time, I'll give the only essence of ECC, and 90% I'll teach S4HANA. But here, for example, as I said that I'm going to complete my course in 6 months or 9 months, right? So if the students are attending any interview, so at that particular client place, still they were using, because till 2028, SAP has given a provision to use ECC. Clear? So they won't immediately migrate to S4HANA. So their requirement will be on ECC itself. Right? If I say as a consultant, okay, I learned complete S4HANA, but I'm not having a knowledge on ECC, for example, right? Then probably my client requirement is on ECC. So that is the reason what we are doing is we are covering ECC 100% and S4HANA also 100%. And immediately you will understand because there is no much changes. See, there are only few modules we have a changes. Asset accounting, we have a drastical changes in ECC and S4HANA. But if you take sub-modules like GL accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, right? Banking, right? There is not much, 20% difference is there. But when it comes to asset accounting, there is a 70% changes are there. So whenever there is a change between ECC and S4HANA, I'm going to stress more on that. So that with that, what happens is you will understand, okay, this is the functionality in ECC and this is going to be changes in S4HANA and how it's going to be applied in Fiori apps. Clear? Because in the market, there is a requirement, still requirement is there on ECC. But again, those are nothing but, see, ECC is an alphabet of S4. Yeah. Any other question? Hope did I answered your question?
Yes.
Thank you. Any other questions from anyone? So don't get confused because we are covering a lot of things. We are going to clear. But again, I'm telling you, if you go with the sequence, with the practice, then it would be looks like a very simple, very, very simple. So whatever efforts you kept till year with your experience and qualifications, so the coming 8 months or 9 months, whatever, if you give me that particular time, definitely it would be more fruitful, more and more fruitful. That I can assure you. Any other questions?
Maybe it's an early question, but
No
I just
problem.
wanted to eager to know what is the outside job market and the salary structures for around years, or
Very
depends
good.
on the experience and the positions as what position will go till I think principal architect or the product owner, how it will be, if you can explain that as well.
Sure. I'll do that again. I'm telling. The thing is, for example, I'll take a layman, end user accountant or end user experience. Fine. I'm taking it's a market, and how is the market? Again, I'm saying SAP entire market, IT market, okay, is saturated. Hope you know that, right? Recession. We are facing a term called a recession. Entire IT is facing a recession. But again, I'm telling you, SAP market, SAP is facing employee crunch. SAP is facing employee crunch, shortage of employees. Shortage of employees in the sense skilled employees. Skilled also not 100%. Their management is not expecting 100% employee skill set. They're expecting only 30 to 40%, not more than that. Because they know pretty well, we won't get 100%. 30 to 40%. So entire IT market is suffering with a recession, but SAP market, nothing but this is also related to IT, right? So this particular market is facing a shortage of employees. So for example, if I'll give you today only if you don't trust me, I'll tell you one thing. So if you are having a 10 years of experience, okay, then what you do is I'll give you few resumes. I'll forward you few resumes. So what you do is you just map your resume according to that experience. Just keep 5 years of SAP consulting experience. 5 years of consulting experience. 5 years of consulting experience, SAP consulting experience, and remaining whatever. For example, you're having 8 years, and 3 years you just keep it as it is. 3 years keep last before 3 years keep as its experience. Means your old experience. So upload in the Naukri this resume or any other job portal. Any job portal. Trust me, I'll challenge you. 5 years plus if you keep SAP experience, and out of 8 years, again, I'm telling you, so out of, I'm having 8 years of experience. Okay, 8 years, I'm having an end user experience, but I have done the practice and all. So what I did, I made my 5 years experience as a SAP experience, and 3 years I kept old experience as it is. And trust me, if you upload today, from evening onwards, today evening onwards, you will start getting the calls like anything. You will get the calls like anything. That kind of requirement is there in the market. If you are keeping 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus years experience, you will get calls like anything. Till it will be there. Again, I'm telling you, it will be there till 2047. Till 2047. Because whatever requirement is there, whatever outflow and inflow. If I say outflow is very much less, means skilled students, skilled employees are coming very much less, whatever requirement is there. So there is a huge gap between the skilled person and the project requirement. Clear? And this is one. So if I'm having a 3 years experience, you will get the calls. It may take, but 5 years experience, if I'm keeping, then you will get a calls like anything from today onwards. Right? And when it comes to a market, so here the hierarchy starts like for freshers. If you are recruited as a fresher, then they will take it as an analyst, SAP analyst, hierarchy. Next one, associate consultant. Again, this will be different from organization to organization. Associate consultant. Okay, next one, consultant. Next one, senior consultant. Senior consultant, right? Next one, some companies, they call it as in team leads, associate managers, right? And these people are also considered as in delivery managers, some organizations. In end user level, associate managers are nothing, but here in IT, associate managers means there is a huge. Okay, next one, project lead, project manager or project lead, and here we call some as a product owner, right? And again, we will have a specialized delivery managers. They are delivery managers. And these people are not restricted to, not belongs to specific technology. So when we reach this particular level, so we are not going to work for any specific technology, only management part we are going to take, specific technologies, right? And after that, your associate directors like your end user level, right? So this is the hierarchy we will have normally. Again, I'm taking, this is may not be the same for each and every organization. Okay, principal consultant, some they will call it as a principal consultant, associate managers. Here, like that, each and every organization, there is a different roles and response. But whatever designation you will have in end user, you will find in SAP, right? And market again for freshers, and here the market is around very much less for these people. Okay, around 5 lakhs. Around 5 lakhs. For example, I am having 6 years experience, end user experience. 6 years end user experience. Okay, and my package is around 8 to 9 lakhs. 8 to 9 lakhs. Clear? 6 years, I'm keeping it as an end user experience. My package is around 8 to 9 lakhs. So here you can see there is in IT, 8 to 9 lakhs is nothing for 6 years experience guy. So you can expect around 16 to 18, 16 LPA to 18 LPA. 16 LPA to 18 LPA. And when it comes to same team lead, probably they may have 8 years of experience. Again, it depends on your package, and you will get 30 to 40% straight hike. Okay, you can expect around 22 to 24 lakhs. And here, same. Here you can check. Just I'm giving this one. 9 years to 12 years, or maybe more than that. 24 to 32 LPA. Like that, it will, again, there is no, sky is the limit for them. Sky is the limit for them, because these people won't get, normally they will get not only salaries, they will get from here onwards, you will have a shares in the organization. Again, it depends on IT company to company. So like that, so again, it all depends upon your package, your previous package. If it is, they will consider 6 years, in the sense minimum they need to have 16. If you are lying in between this, then definitely you are going to get this much. You will be fit in this particular bracket. You can negotiate. Clear? Any questions on this?
So, Naveen, this experience you're comping only for SAP consultant, right?
Sorry?
Not the overall.
Sorry?
The experience you're comping 6, 8, 9 is only for the
No,
SAP.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you are having a 19 years, 13 years, what we are going to do, they will, for example, I'm having, if I take 13 years experience, I'm having overall end user experience. So what I did is in 13 year experience, I made 6 years experience as a SAP consultant. I made 6 years as an SAP consultant. Okay. And 7 years I kept as an end user. Okay. So what does it mean? Will they consider only the 6 years? They won't consider 6? No, they will consider both. They will consider both. 13 years in the sense you will fit into anywhere in this thing. Clear? So the package will be based on your previous package. For example, I'm having a 13 years experience and I am drawing my previous, whatever. My 13 years experience is I'm working for an organization called Cognizant, and my package is 18 LPA. 18 LPA, right? So I kept 13 years is my experience. In that, I mapped my experience 6 plus 7 years, but I can't change my packages and anything, right? 18 LPA. So on this 18 LPA, they are going to, the company is going to pay on this 18. So you can expect at least 40%, because they will consider for 13 years guy, 18 LPA is very much less. Hope I answered your question.
Yes. Got it.
So it only, just we are mapping our experiences, that's it. But they will consider your total or year package. What is your CTC? Previous CTC. On that, we are going to get our current CTC. Clear?
Yes.
Any other questions? Rana, did I answer your question?
Yes. Is there any chance for very junior level, let's say for 3 or 3.5, and they have a pretty much a good package right now, like let's say 7 or 6? So is there any chance that we can get into
Definitely you will. Yes.
direct consultant with 12 or
Good package.
Yeah.
Yes, it is there.
Yeah.
Just have given only this thing, but you will definitely, if you are having only 3 years of experience, but you are having a good skill set and you're already drawing a good package, then definitely you're going to get it. On that only you're going to get it.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. All good. Myself.
Any other questions from anyone? Because next week, however, we are going to start our core course. So probably we won't expect these questions. But still, anytime you're most welcome for your questions. But that to last 15 minutes, or last half an hour. If it is subject or general also, half an hour, last half an hour.
So, Naveen, do you also suggest, like, apart from this, because you're moving to IT side, right?
Yes.
I mean, being a SAP consultant, do you also suggest some kind of other courses like?
Not required.
I know that if you go to IT side, like ITIL, the basic course, they normally suggest for understanding purpose. ITIL.
No, it's not required because, however, as a SAP consultant itself is, for example, you will be moved, your designation will be considered as a software engineer itself.
Okay.
So no any other additional courses are required because if you're working, you're showing your experience as an SAP consulting, clear, that itself makes a software engineering. So this is the opportunity for our commerce students, right? With this Oracle and SAP, when they came into the picture. So earlier software engineers in the sense only BSc, BTech, MTech, MCS. But now BCom, MBA, MCom students are also can work as a software consultants, software engineers when they do these courses, SAP consulting courses, or if they are working as an SAP consultant. But apart from that, any additional programming languages or any operating system, we need not to learn. That is enough. Clear? We can change our industry itself from non-IT to IT industry. That is a great opportunity, I can say that.
Yeah, sure.
Any other questions from anyone? Because our ultimate goal, first of all, we need to have a subject. Financially, we need to more comfortable. And same time, see, what was the issue with the end user level? What I saw is, for example, even I work for both end user level. I worked as an end user and I worked as an IT side, a software side. Nothing but SAP consulting, right? What is the thing in the sense? Initially at end user level, okay, the pressure will be less. Pressure will be less, and opportunities will be more. Opportunities will be more. Where as an end user level, okay, as long as your experience increases as end user, okay, increases, okay, opportunities will get decreased because of automations and all, lot of XYZ reason. Opportunities, don't go with the spellings, opportunities will get decrease, and pressure will get increase. Pressure will get increase. What I observed and what I'm seeing. And when it comes to IT side, software side, whatever consulting side where I am, so initial level probably opportunities as fresher, opportunities we won't get. But if I'm having a 3 years experience, end user experience, and I'm converting into SAP, right? So opportunities initially for fresher, opportunities will be less. But okay, pressure initially, because we need to adjust to that atmosphere, so we will feel some sort of pressure. But if you are facing an end user pressure, in the sense IT pressure is nothing. Again, I'm telling you, if you are working for an end user 3 years, 4 years, and you have handled all sort of month-end activities, year-end activities, client calls, and all those stuff, right? So if you are a fresher, then that would be a challenge. But if you are already working as an end user and you are handling all the things, then whatever people says that IT pressure, right? It's fit for nothing. Again, I'm telling you, fit for nothing. Whatever people say that pressure in IT, it's zero pressure. Because of that only, I am able to handle many things. Because I have spent a lot of time as an end user, because we have spent a lot of, I have taken a lot of pressure. But now when I am like, whatever current role I am doing, I'm not feeling any sort of pressure. Because we will have a timelines, everything we will have a timelines. So no one will ask you, did you complete it or not? No one. You will have your own ownership over here. So that is the reason it's software side. For fresher, the opportunities will be less, right? And initial level, we feel some sort of pressure, but later on, as long as your experience increases, the pressure will get decreased, right? And perks will get increased. Your salaries will increase like anything when compared to end user level. So as long as your experience increases, the opportunities will be more, because we are not going to restrict for one technology. If I'm working as a delivery manager, clear, then probably I am not able to restrict only for SAP. Clear, I will be switch for any number of ERPs. So the opportunities will be like that. So that would be an added advantage in IT industry, which is not possible in our BPO or KPO or captive industry. Clear, everyone? So my advice, as soon as possible, if you're working as an end user, try to switch your profile from non-IT to IT. As long as your experience increases, the threat will increase, the opportunities will increase. I'm not saying it's for 100%, but 90% it is there. Because of automations, AI, blockchain. Because everything will be impacted 99% at end user level, but hardly consulting level, hardly it will impact. 10% probably. But as long as we are acquainted with those technologies, then definitely it won't do any problem for us. Any other questions?
So, I mean, this SAP consultant is like individual contributor role, or like you have to work in a team?
Sorry,
How it's going to be like?
again, it depends on project to project. Again, I'm telling you. So normally, most of the time, we will work as a consultant, a functional consultant, independent roles only we will work. Whenever there is a requirement, we will get in touch with other consultant like consultant or HCM consultant. So first of all, the things will be predefined, works will be predefined for our roles. First, we will complete. Then we need to do the integration with other modules. So
Okay,
again, there
okay.
would be different projects. Again, that's what I'm saying. So in the next sessions, we will understand. If you are working as a support project, you are working in support project. So most of the time, we will work as a team. If I'm working as an any rollout project, so I'm the alone FI consultant, then individually I need to take care of it. If I'm working in an implementation project, then I need to do with the other functional consultant and other technical consultants. So we have n number of projects are there. So in our next sessions, not next week, May 2nd week, we are going to start essence of projects. So in that, you will understand what would be your roles and responsibilities, where you will fit, what are the things we are going to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Any other? Yes.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, actually, this is not a query,
Mhm.
but maybe a concern. As you said that we have accounts also,
Mhm.
be a bit even more elaborative because it's been so many years that we lost touch.
No, that's the reason what I said is we are going to cover, so we will have a separate sessions on financial accounting, academic accounting, on your financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. So that whatever gaps you have, right? Probably you have done your graduation or in your masters, right? You will have 2 to 3 years gap or more than that, right? So whatever gaps are there, that we are going to fill in those sessions. So what are the things we are going to cover in the sense? Whenever you entered as a consultant to a client place, right? What will be their expectations regarding business process? Those things we are going to cover. So
Okay.
completely, what is debit onwards, what is credit, why your profit, why your balance sheet always equal, why we name it as a balance sheet, what do you mean asset and liabilities, why liabilities will be shown on the left-hand side and assets will be shown on the right-hand side. So those are the logics we are going to see in our sessions, academic sections. So what
Yes.
happens is with that, we are not going to get any sort of confusion at business level. So if something they are asking, right, a business process, then we will understand first of all what they are saying. And if they are asking something, then we will be in a position to give the replies to them.
Yes, yes.
So that is the main motive of our classes, of our financial accounting or management accounting or cost accounting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other? Because now we are not going to work for any marks or something else, right? We want to understand the reality, practicality. So that's the reason we will focus more on that in our sessions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? If no, Then we'll meet next week with our class sessions. Meanwhile, I'll share what is our syllabus and all those stuff, right? You can check it out. And next week, we'll start our regular classes.
That would be from 9 o'clock, right,
Yes,
sir?
yes.
Yeah.
Is that okay? This timing is okay, right, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. So can we call it for today? Yes, sir.
Naveen did not talk about the fees, huh? Course fees.
We will discuss on that because here, we will talk about fee individually. You can text me so that I can update.
Okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
And from
okay.
a few are from we have some partner Excelytics, so you can touch with the front office Excelytics
Oh, okay, okay.
regarding server. They will assist you. I'll give all the details to them. Is that okay? Yeah. Is that
Can
okay?
you put your number now? So
Yeah, I'll give my number. It's a 99. I'll mention here.
Amma.
Okay, this we are talking about the S/4HANA server, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's a 9949. It's my number. It's my number. If someone is having a query,
Yeah, this is your number.
queries regarding
Yeah.
topics, you can discuss with me. And same time, the people who are from Excelytics, they can just check with the front office regarding all the other details. Clear? Regarding subject part, you can touch with me. You can get in touch with me. Server and all those stuff, I'll assist. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions? Vasu, Rana.
All good from.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
all. See you next week session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Naveen. Thank you so much. Yeah.